Why is playing against Patrick Mahomes so hard?
A guy like him who's a ultimate competitor, I think that's the #1 thing that people can't really measure. Like when you're looking at, football players, is you can look at the 40 time and look at how high they jump and things like that, but you can't measure what's inside. So I think that's what separates, a guy like Mahomes or myself or, other great players in this league is that heart. They don't ever give up.
Thank you.
No doubt, appreciate it.
Who are some of the players that are easier or harder to get around for a sack?
Every position, there's about 4 to 5 elite guys. So, when you get a matchup like that, you're going to have to do your absolute best to get a chance to get home. And if you can't beat the best, you aren't the best. So for me, I love getting those type of matchups. But yeah, there's a lot of great ones in the league, for sure. No doubt, appreciate it.
What is a key factor to playing football? Team bonding, communication, what would you say, is a major factor of helping?
The biggest thing in, development of my career has been in the leadership category. Because for me, it's new. I wasn't a captain in high school. I wasn't mature enough. In college, I wasn't a captain. And I'm in the NFL now. I've been a captain 3 years in a row because I've grown as a man. I've matured. And at the end of the day, you have to look yourself in the mirror and be okay with the guy you look at every day to be able to help somebody else. So for me, it was about cleaning up everything in my life and being the best version of myself so I can, not just tell people what to do, but lead people in the direction where we're going to have the most success. So I think that's the most important thing, being a leader by example, but also, they're not going to listen to you if you're not doing all these things on a daily basis. So you have to build up every single day and years of work so your teammates trust you and know that I would never ask you to do something that I wouldn't do myself. So that's how I lead, for sure. Appreciate it. Great to meet you, brother.
Do you have any tips or advice to efficiently block the run and read the pass?
Everyone talks about film. A lot of, they'll say you need to watch 100 million hours of film on, your opponent. But I came from a coach named Rob Marinelli who taught me you should be watching your own film more than anything. If you keep it simple and you see a little, you'll be able to see a lot. So for me, it's about reading my keys. I keep it simple. I know exactly who I'm looking at and reading, and it allows me to play at a fast level because I'm not seeing everything. When you see a lot, you see a little, but when you see a little, you see a lot, if that makes any sense.
Sir.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
No doubt. Appreciate it, man.
You're obviously very good at sacking the quarterback, but you can also swat the ball away pretty well. How are you so good at both?
It's funny, people talk about being the most complete player you could possibly be. That's my goal. I want to be the best overall player pound for pound in the league. And to be able to be in that conversation, I have to make sure I'm elite at all these things. And it takes years and years of work to get there. I had a coach in college named Chuck Bulla. Every single day we would work on matching hands. And matching hands is batting the ball down from the quarterback. So you're probably a righty, right?
Yes, sir.
So you would think match hands would be with your dominant hand, but when you're matching hands, you're lining your arm up, so you would lift your left hand to match this hand. If it's a lefty, you'd be lifting your right. So if I don't win my rush initially, and I'm kind of stuck, or I see it's a quick pass, and I see the quarterback, the ball's about to get out, I'm always matching hands. So that's how I learned how to bat the ball down at the line of scrimmage if I'm not getting a sack. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Nice to meet you.